Testing. Okay. I know what I need to do. Good morning. Um, okay, here. Why is it telling me? I'm coming, you guys. Let me get some technical things straight. I sound pretty good. I'm gonna get started in a minute. I apologize for things earlier, but I do have clients, so I had one that needed some help. Let me tell y'all, if you own an Airbnb, please make sure your beds are comfortable. Everybody can't, sleep in certain things. I had to go purchase a bed cover because I like to be comfortable. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. I wanted to show y'all something, but I'm not on the right computer. Um, and I don't want to switch screens. Anywho, I was going to show y'all something. I'll probably put it on my community wall. What I'm trying to get YouTube to do is have it where only certain people can see certain things. This is the only platform where you can't block, have it where certain people can see certain things. That's the reason I don't go live. Because I don't like everybody knowing everything. Certain people don't deserve um, information. You got to know me to know what I'm talking about. So, something is switching. Hold on, guys. I'm going to turn that one off. Let's see. Okay, when I'm doing live streams on social media, I have to. Okay, I'm good. Why today? No content on number 5. I need number 5, please. Okay, I think we're good. All right, you guys, how's everybody doing today? I'm good. We're in New Orleans. I had the privilege of stopping in, I hope I get this right, Mobile. I stopped in Mobile, excuse me, to meet with a young lady that is going to be a part of us. And a friend of ours was there also. So you probably saw me down there. I think I'm saying that right. But you probably saw me. We also stopped in Mississippi. So I'm getting a team for the South, the lower part. We have one person from Florida, but I need some, like when there's lawsuits and different things that I have to do, I won't have to go. I'm teaching them. Also, I'm catching y'all up. What else been going on? And then I'm gonna get into the tea on what everybody wanna hear. And I was gonna share something. This thing is telling me to do something. Okay, here we go. How many of y'all wear glasses? I don't have my contacts. I have on glasses and excuse me. Okay, here we go. But when I do that, I can't see I can't see. Okay, yes, I can on my phone. All right, y'all. Okay, here we go. The first thing I want to say is good morning, evening, afternoon. I hope everyone has had a great Black History Month. I hope you sat your family down and did some Black History talks because that's important to teach our young kids. My mom taught us. Well, actually, my mom and dad are very into political things. So when we were growing up, we were taught that. I also went to a HBCU college. I am a part of the Peking Green. Anybody else? So yeah, um, we're enjoying the Mardi Gras here, and it can get wild. Earlier, I saw Doobie Baby told on me. We went skating, and they was having some groups that were skating, and I thought I could do it and bust my butt. Yes. So it's officially night day. I have on my night shoes because I want to be comfortable. We're gonna hit Bourbon Street later. Um, while I'm down here, I will be networking. And that's what I want to talk about. Yeah, I keep disconnecting. Please fix that for me. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm eat. Hold on. Okay, let's get into the react and chat. Okay, let's go. First of all, I want to talk about networking, and then we'll get into the gossip. That's what everybody want to hear. Y'all want to hear the gossip. All right, guys. First, I want to, because this is important while it's on my brain. If you are into social media and you're really serious about it, you want to network. The type of networking I'm talking about, if YouTube hosts an event, you need to go because you're trying to get your face, your um, name out there. I hear a lot of people, and this is no shade to anybody. I have a job. I I just do this for fun. Okay, if it's so much for fun, why do you put so much effort into it? You do your thumbnails, you got your background, you go all out. So that tells me you want to do social media. And when I say network, that means that you are a walking resume. Uh, if you don't know how to do a resume, you're not going to look good networking. Your resume outlines your credentials, um, college, school, jobs. You're going to have your references, all that. So when you're networking, you're selling yourself. You want to be the one that they call for the job. And when you're networking with social media, you want to be the one they offer you partnership. They offer you, if you're into stock and stuff like that, they will offer you um, stocks and allow you to invest. When the Super Bowl was going on, I was out networking. You had your business cards, and it doesn't matter. You can have if you're a content creator, have your business cards ready because there are millions of content creators at the Super Bowl, at this event, the Grammys. They're like the paparazzi. And I got an invitation by Nike. If you notice, I'll talk about Nike on the channel. When I say everything I do is for a reason, you can also tag different companies. And if you keep tagging them, they're going to reach out to you. Timu has a thing going on YouTube. So when I went out there, I had some of the girls came, and who else was there? It was a lot of us. And what you want to do, you get an invitation from some people. And it's up to you to say, yes, I'll do this one. Yes, I'll do that one. You don't have to accept them all. But I did with Official Night because they reached out to me. But while I was there, walking around like a resume, I got other offers. And not only does this open a door for me, it opens a door for those that are around me. So get into networking. If there are YouTube events in your state or city, attend them. Once again, you're networking. You're selling yourself. The reason I did Official Night is because I have a business where I help clients. Nike got the Sanders. They have Charles Barkley. Not only do they have the Sanders, they have Dion Jr., Shador. So these are the people when you partner or you start branding with them. These are high profile clients that I have the ability to network with. And because I do social media, I'm going to kind of explain what I do without saying too much. due to privacy. If, okay, I'm with official night. Say, for instance, if Bill, who's a content creator, Bill has some issues. He's being harassed. Um, certain things are going on. Well, I'm that person to help Bill navigate, get the stuff he needs from social media, and present it. We go before the judge. The judge looks at it. He gives me the thumb up. Sometimes you get the thumb down and you have to go regroup. But once that thumbs go up, you have a lawsuit. And that's where I come in at. And that's all I can share. So that's what my sphere of helping clients. And that's the reason I stress to people, you have to watch what you say, do on social media, because it's going to get worse. People are going to be suing left, right, because it's going to be just that easy. I'm going to go into this later. So that's what networking is. It's not just, and also networking is your channel. Keep it upgraded. Keep it vibrant. Do you know color and tones play a big part? Also, and this is what I'm working on. I had someone to tell me that I thought it was funny. The flashing light bothers them. So when someone says, hey, I need you to do this, what you're trying to do is build your platform. So I was like, the reason I tweet this is because of that hidden watermark that people don't see. So the flashing helps with that. Some of the watermarks are on front, but there's one that nobody can see. I'm able to track stuff, like I tracked something to TikTok. I don't know how I got over there. Must have walked. Y'all, I be petty. But anyway, if you are serious of becoming a like top brand content creator, network, upgrade your channel, and you got to engage with the chat. Ignore the trolls. Engage with your chat. Share your channel out. Get people to hit that hype button that a lot of people didn't know what it was until we reference it, and not everybody want to hype. But use that hype button. That helps your channel be pushed. So make sure you tell people to hype your content. Share your content. Not with you sharing it. They need to share it. So tell your main supporters to share your content. Let me see if that's all I want to say on that. I think that's it on networking. If it's something else, I'll come back. But another thing I want to share. If you do not know, there are certain things that you cannot do on this platform. Mentioning other platforms, you're going to have to be careful. Saying certain things, you're going to have to be careful. I don't know if everybody keeps up with YouTube creators, but you need to, so that you'll know what's going on. Make sure you check your emails for things that are going on YouTube. I only have seen one person that is getting gifts from YouTube. Um, you need to sign up. Again, you're networking. You're going to get your channel out there. Hold on, guys. I'm keeping an eye on the clouds. I don't think people understand when I'm saying that. The clouds are for a reason. But anyway, I think that's all I want to talk about on networking. But yeah, when we was at the Super Bowl, it was awesome. Not only did I do official night, that means that it's official. It's not like the knockoffs that people sell at the flea market. This is a official night partnership. Then I got two more while I was there. Again, if you're networking, just like your job, you don't want to go to any job. You want to go to the one that's going to be beneficial to you. And remember, you are a walking resume. What do your resume look like? Does your networking look like your channel? Thank you. Thumbnails. Don't overcrowd thumbnails. Make them where it's your thumbnail, your title. That's important. I see a lot of people don't use that description. I see a lot of people don't use it was something else. I go to a lot of channels. The thumbnail, the title, description. I did share. I think that's it. But make sure but please upgrade your channel. If you still got the same stuff up there from 20 years ago, it's time to upgrade it. I'm trying to make sure. Okay. And I have this set a certain way for a reason. But it's for a reason. Okay, we talked about networking. Next, and I'm gonna have to watch how I say things. I want to talk about, I call him Chef Goldmouth, daughter, the baby mothers. The baby mothers don't care about what this man does. Let me get that clear. They don't. I don't know why people think they do and don't know what they're talking about, but they don't. His daughter is an adult. His son is not. So they don't care. The son, mother, and him know what's going on. They have a complete understanding. So I don't know what it's like. These people are battling each other off like y'all are going by what this lady is saying. You know, she does this for content and it gotta look so good. I don't see why people even go off the deep end about her. It's not that serious. It's for views. She's a content creator. So she got to create content to get people to watch. She can get on there and say, the baby mama scary. It's for content. Especially if you know these people off camera. everyone should know by now that person is Doomy Baby. She lives there. She stays there. She don't live in that. She doesn't live in that area, but she's there. She's there in the flesh, a real human. So when Big Mom Sue, and there are other people that know her. We had a young lady say, that's the thing I wanted to share. She said she saw her in Walmart with yak money, stack money, and all these men that she's giving them these names. That's not their real name. But we gonna get into that because I gotta get off of here. I'm at 33. But yeah, these baby mothers are not like she said. Both of them are mixed, very pretty. The daughter, pretty, son, handsome. But don't take what this lady says about them serious. It's for a view. Her take on Chef Goldmouth. Now, me personally, I didn't know him, but I have seen him in person, and he's a nice looking young man. He's not ugly. I give him that. He's not like what she says. This man does not need her money, and I have the proof. A lot of things I can't post once again because I don't want everybody seeing it. And it's hard for me to say that I don't like someone, but there's one person that I do not like. I don't like for people to lie on me and my brand. And I have something working on that. But yes, and he's not a deadbeat. He's not the person people paying him to be because y'all are going by what she is saying. The lady in love with that man. Texts him, calls him. God, I can't do it. But I have the proof of this. When I say that if I wanted to, why she said she got haters and people jealous of her, I could really make this lady look real bad. With the stuff that I have about her, she wouldn't even want to come on YouTube. But then again, yes, she would. The men on these dating sites, we have about 6 of them. And if she doesn't know, her face is in a whole group of a man warning other men about her. And I have that group. I have the information. That she has either crossed their paths and did things that you wouldn't believe. And if you don't know, I'm only 27. I'll be 28 this year. And she is 53. And what hurts me as another woman is that she can't see. Now, she's a beautiful woman in person. It's just her walk. Real pretty in person. Her skin doesn't even look that bad in person. It's just her walk. Um, but outside of that, um, she's not a big person. She's like a medium built lady. Um, she could have potential. And what hurts me is that she can't see it. She can't see that she has potential because she have that self-preservation mindset that she can't see it. But that walk, I got it on camera. Oh my God, her walk. Bless her heart. And that's the reason I'm scared for her, y'all. When I put up them description, it's because I have seen this lady with my own two eyes. And what if she invite one of those men to her house? Y'all, she ain't gonna be able to get away. Now that's the side of me that is not funny. But don't take what she says about this man's daughter, the baby mothers, including him. A lot of it is for views. Um, he left her. She didn't put him out. He left. I can't say too much because I know there are people listening. And they won't take what I say and use it for content like they do. Anywho, I, I won't share it either. But he's a nice looking guy. Um, his, how can I say this? Just trust. She T. She T. I don't think it. I'm gonna say things in a way that y'all will know what I'm saying. He wasn't that into her. It was like auditioning for a movie and pay actors. Y'all notice on if you read the description, I'll say pay actors, time slots. And if y'all notice the pattern, everybody gets a name, like Rex. I call, let me see. I know these dudes. I call the taco guy. She call him Mr. Taco. Mr. Slumber. Uh, I had direct contact with Apollo the Greek Salad. He was the one that was going to be the roommate until he find out the truth about her. See what she does? She don't be honest. Um, this man had no idea. This lady had a whole background. She didn't disclose that to him. And the only thing he said that he was glad that he did not engage with her. He dodged the bullet, he says. I couldn't share all of it. There's some messages that we had. If I shared them, they would take my channel for explicit language, sexual tone. Um, so what you all be seeing are characters. They have been. If you notice, she whispers. I was told by one recently what he had to do if he would come on camera. I have this person's whole name, phone number, and for those of you that want Chef Goldmile's number, you will not get it. That was not his number that she showed on camera. But it's the things she does off camera. That's the mystery. And she know us. She act like she don't, but she does. because there are people, especially Sultry goes back, and there are people that go back and tell her about us, like the mystery, I call it abracadabra person. And we know who that was that dropped down and told her to get the weird channel. Oh my goodness, that'd be so funny to us. It'd be so funny. I don't know why people are so. And you know what? Let me tell y'all, and then I'm gonna get back to Chef Goldmine because that's something I want to tell y'all. When we see, and this is to encourage other people, if you on social media and you have somebody go in somebody else's chat and say, "Get the weird channel," they doing AI, they showing your face, wheel and chill and deal face. Get them. That says a lot about you. And I don't know why people are always talking about IP addresses. What's important about an IP address? First of all, they don't pay me to look for an IP address and probably couldn't afford it. But y'all can track the IP address. It may track the, and I can care less about your IP address. You know, you got to know me to know that I care. You know, to get me to find their IP addresses. Um, Go over and tell her, get React and Chat, get the weird channel. Hello, it's me. That was funny. And see, I'm the calm one. No content, do me baby. And the other two ladies that y'all cannot see, them be the ones that want to go to war. Like no content is ready to, she want to strike people. And I'd be like, just let them have, we not here for that. Just let them have it, girl. You know, that's the type of person I am until you get on my bad side. And then it's a whole different story. So it's social media. Who cares? So that's the way I look at it. You know, if I wanted to, I could really blow up here on YouTube. I really could because I do this. I know how to get the attention. I know how to post. I know how to post it. I know how to draw people in. I know how to push people out. And that's what social media is about, is knowing how to get the views, knowing how to push away the views. I do things for a reason. And another thing, if you're just starting out on any platform, please, and I'm saying this for a reason, don't purchase anything right now. If you haven't noticed, the views are not as high, and it's for a reason. And that's all I'm going to say. Do not go and purchase anything. It's a system in place right now. And if I hear it somewhere else, I'm going to know y'all copied it. But it's for a reason. And there's a lot of reporting going on. But what people don't understand, when you report, you're messing up your own channel. That's what I know people don't understand social media. You just gotta know social media. And on YouTube, There's a way you can put music in your content, but I ain't gonna tell you. But there's a way you can use music on here and not get flagged. You just gotta know how to do social media. And you wouldn't have to go back and edit or anything. I uploaded how many 3 minutes or so of a Rick Ross concert. That was his music. But you just gotta know how to do it. There are tricks and trades to social media, you guys. And that's the reason I said earlier, make sure you go to YouTube creators and subscribe. That's where all your information is going to be about the updates, what they're breaking out on YouTube, because everybody don't read their email. So make sure you go subscribe to YouTube creators. But back to the Queen Bee of YouTube. Y'all, she actually funny to me. But her and her reality TV show and her actors. Did y'all know who the old gentleman was last night? We do. We knew who he was. But it was so funny how that lady said she saw Adrian at Walmart. Y'all, if I shared some of the things that I had, y'all would mad. And then some of it would make y'all mad. But Chef Goldmouth is good. He's not a bum like people think he is. He's not slow. A lot of things. Oh, thank you, no content lie. If we remember the episode with him in the camera, it was the daughter that told him, but that wasn't the live she was talking about. He wanted to see the one where she was talking about his son, and she knew what live he was talking about. She sitting up there like she had amnesia, but that's what he was talking about. He wanted to see what she was saying about his son. He knows what she says about him. And if you heard him, he said he tolerates her. She tells him, you bring the views. I need you for the views. So that's why he's there. That's the reason they're acting like they so in love on camera. Y'all got to know that this is a paid actor. Just like that guy, Yak Money. That man didn't know that lady was live. And you all see how she positioned that camera? She wanted to do that intentionally. And he's another one that is a group. And I may tell y'all about the group so y'all can go look at the group. Her pictures is all over the group. That man, that group, they looking out for other brothers. Yak Money face was on that group. What did we hear yesterday? It's over. We no longer talking. It's over with. But she'll project, she's putting them out. She'll project that Rex left her. But she fumbled and said he left, and when she catch on that she said something wrong, she tried to switch it up. I'm telling you. You can watch her body language. You see her look left, right, sideways, fidgeting them signature braids and that necklace, pawn shop. But listen to the words. They tell stories. You got to start listening to her because she's really slipping real bad. Uh, and the number one thing, does she have a job? No, she don't. She doesn't have one. I got that in black and white, so I ain't got to say allegedly. Anything I say, I don't have to say allegedly unless I don't know. But I got proof. She's not there. You can't go to a job and take these people's snack, Scooby-Doo snack. I think Do Me Baby sent it to Truth. She ain't that. Y'all ain't seen no snacks, have you? You didn't see them snacks? You can't take advantage of the elderly. And now she's trying to go. And if y'all paid attention, when she showed those phone numbers, she actually showed the number. I probably shouldn't say this because somebody will go back and call. Well, I done said it now. She actually showed the number to the school where she's trying to go and work with children. Who, the only way she's gonna get around this is like she did with that house where she, not a house where she's at, you guys. It's nice. There's no issues with it. Real nice neighborhood. I know a lot of people trying to find her address and different things, but the house face a certain way on that street. I'm gonna go over there. I'm going to Milwaukee in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna go knock on her door. You trying to get rid of me? Here I am, the weirdest channel. But I lost my train of thought. That's what I get. If y'all hung out with me, y'all side would be hurting. I'm just that cool and funny. But she does not work. Because she was taking that lady thing, and once again, she do too much on them live streams. And I don't report it, but there are. And see, this is the thing. There are people in this group. I like to say it what they were. There's some people in this group that watches her, and they inform some people. I got the report. And those people inform some more people. And did y'all hear her say there were people on that job? They weren't there for uh no reason. And what she does, I'm gonna tell y'all, start listening. She'll try and throw somebody under the bus. Did y'all, if you listen to it, she said, Will was bringing me milk. That's to throw him under the bus. It's to protect her. Y'all remember her saying the lady that braided her? No, she gave her that ponytail. She called me and told me about a man had some money. That's to throw that lady under the bus. I'm telling you, start listening. She tells more than what y'all hear. That's the reason I gave credits to Keep It Cute. I hope I got it right. She be on the money. And a lot of time it's overlooked, but she be on the money. And breaking down really the underneath tone of what she says. So when y'all hear her say certain things, it's to throw that person under the bus. That's the reason she'll say, I'm not scared of the police. I'm not scared of them. Because she knows that she got Chef Goldmouth and the other gentleman on camera moving the stove. She just on there talking. She does things like me for a reason. But the thing with her, she does and talk too much. But she actually showed the number to the school that she's trying to get into to work with children. But that's not going to fly. Once again, she talks too much, trying to prove points to people who could care less, trying to rub it in, as she says. And it always backfires on her. And like most people, what they do, they revert to talking about God. God got my back. What she was saying, God don't play about me. When a whole other lie, you can even say mercy and grace. You block people who talk about God. And you don't even honor your mother, whether she's right or wrong. What favor is going to fall on you, dear? You show no respect to your mother. I don't care if me and my mama didn't get along. I'm going to show my mom respect. You know, it's certain things you can't do on this earth here and want to turn around and say, oh, God favoring me. He blessing me. But your lifestyle doesn't show that. I'm not saying that God cannot do things, but the thing this lady does, which y'all see on camera, is nothing like off camera. If she can't get her way with Chef Goldmouth, there's certain things she'll do. She'll reference him being the little man, and everybody know what that means when she say that. But he's fine. He's with his son. So y'all can stop the baby mama stuff. That's over. The first baby mother, the daughter, mom, she's happily married. She has 6 kids, I'm thinking. 6 kids. Yeah, I think 6. So that lady's sure not studying. And the son mother is not worried about that. So she knows what's going on. That lady don't be studying Adrian. She doesn't pick at her. She doesn't bother her. She don't pull up on her or none of that. So anything that she say about that lady is a lie. The reason she get up there and sashay on that, I go back to the okay, if y'all see her get up and sashay in front of that camera, it's for a time slot. If y'all know what the time slot is, that's what that is for. She's showing off her body. But she's a character, and she doesn't see that she's going backwards instead of forward. You know, you can do all the recreational activities you want to. It's not going to change. You're not suffocating anything. So you'll need this high to go to another high. But then you're going to take something, an upper and a downer. And that's the reason she get on here and be laughing. And Doobie Baby said she be acting like a deer, trotting around when she get to prancing around. I'm like, why a deer? Why a deer? But yeah, that is my eyes, ears, and legs in the big city of Wisconsin. And there are other people who have my information and just pour it in. Oh, another thing is about the relationship with the uncles. That's not true. Y'all gotta stop listening to these people. You're gonna be in a lawsuit. You know, don't be out here lying on that lady. Now she do a lot of things. And Carl is not her son. I'm so sick of people asking me that. That is not her son. She don't have no children. But Mr. Carl God rest his soul, is not her son. And they didn't die back to back. Sean died early. All you gotta do is go on the lady old channel and you can see when Sean died versus when Carl died. And about the flowers, no content. Somebody wanted us to do the thing about the flowers, but there's no content of us finding about a flower. So let them deal with that. You know, that's not my cup of tea. I don't care anything about baby who the Carl's mom is and all that stuff. That's not important. I post what I post for a reason. So that's not important. I mean, there's a lot of women who don't know uh, who the baby daddies are, you know. So it's not important. That's not even worth discussing. That man, let him rest in peace. You know, that's not me. I hope that answered the question. I don't respond to certain emails. Oh, every time I say, oh, y'all, it pops in my head, so I have to talk about it. There's a person, and they'll know who I'm talking about. I thank you for sharing information with me, and I wish you blessings on what your endeavors are in helping Big Mom Sue. It looks good. I don't know how you're gonna contact her because you don't trust people, but your information look good. The things that you have look good, and I say, as Beloved say, winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's a good. I don't know who helped you, but it does look good. Um, then I have people email me about, and I can tell the ones that are real, and I can tell the ones that are fake. They're just trying to get some information on me. Pretty much, y'all should be to find out who I am. I done did the Super Bowl. I'm dropping hints. That lets me know that y'all are not good detectives. I done said I do Super Bowls, official night. I do, I said lawyer, judges. I told y'all about my parents. I done told y'all I'm in a sorority, the Pink and the Green. Uh, I know high profile people, so I don't know why people bothering me over here on this social media because all it takes is one phone call and it's over. That's the reason I said, how much is your channel's worth? I don't bother people on here. I'm not a part of anybody's clique, group, anything. So I done told y'all who I am, pretty much. I done showed y'all AI pictures. I done showed y'all AI video. And that video is me without tattoos. Um, plus, they made her a little taller. I'm not that tall. Um, let me see how else. I'm gonna show myself one day on here, cause I'm not old. I'm not fat. I'm not. None of us are. Um, no content live is tall. Me and Doomy baby about the same height. Jane Doe 1 and 2. Um, they're probably in the middle. But my parents are very high profile people. So that's the reason I say, if you don't have the money, you need to leave me alone. Because if I go to court, I'm winning. And that's north, south, east, and west. I have paperwork right now. The case is a done deal. I'm just waiting for the right moment. I'm just waiting for the right moment. That's all I'm doing. But yeah, that's who I am. And I do use AI. I use AI a lot. That is the next wave. If you're not computer smart, I suggest going to school and learn about computers. It's gonna get awesome, y'all. Where social media is going, it's gonna be so awesome. And if you don't know the biggest person content creator on YouTube, you can't even talk to me. You know, I think I'm done. I done been on here an hour. I'm getting ready to put on my Mardi Gras outfit, and it is tea. Uh, it's nice. I got on my official night Mardi Gras shoes. I don't have on stilettos. Uh, I need to go home. Uh, my fiance is here though, but I need to go home. I haven't been home in like a month. I video chatted with my little puppy last night. She misses me, so I gotta go home. But back to Big, excuse me, Big Mom Sue. Y'all, it's a bunch of acting going on, and yak money. It's so disrespectful to put people on camera and they don't realize what's going on. You know, what if that man had came out with no clothes on? You know, and then when YouTube would have took the video down, it would have been their fault and not hers. What that y'all be saying? Big Mom Sue, I know you in here. That kills me when people say that. Half time that lady probably somewhere uh, in the clouds. But anyway, her problem is walking off that camera and just letting it sit there and just letting it run and run and run. Then sometimes she get on there and do that sign language job. They don't hear no talking. So when that system is uploading that video, if y'all don't know how it works, it's uploaded. And it'll give you a text, it's clear. But if they don't hear any talking, any engagement, that's like, how can I explain this? It's like you, say for instance, I'm talking and I stop. You didn't hear anything. So what the system does, it doesn't hear anything. It's going to skip that part of her video and monetize where she's talking, if you all understand that. So what it's doing is it's uploading, and once it does, where there's no engagement or talking, it's skipping it and only monetizing where she is talking, and that makes that thing run. It runs and runs. So it's not a YouTube problem, it's a her problem trying to cheat the timer. And that's another thing that can get you booted off of social media. You can't do that. That's the reason if I'm in a place where I can't get to the light, I'm going to tell them to shut it down. And I put it on private. I don't let it sit up. Like the one that we did before this one, I'm going to have to put it on private because there's no talking. And you're not going to make any money off of it. You probably make 50 cents. You know, you got to learn how the rules, the regulation, the policy. And there are a lot of people who think they know them and they don't. You got to know about your platform. You know, I be seeing some funny things on here. And another thing I want to do is start sharing small content creators. Y'all don't have to pay people for that. Send your channel to me. I will share your little channel out. See, these are ways that people, and I don't like to see people try to get people to pay people to share and do this and do that. It's free. All these chat GTPs and all these things out. Don't pay nobody to help you with your channel. Do it for free. Get on there and Google search and find out what you need to do. Or send me your link and I will share you out every day to make sure your channel grows. It's just be the scamming on you see. No this I ain't mean to say little channel. But share your channel out. Send me a link. Put it on my community and I'll share you out. Don't pay nobody to do stuff like that. Don't scam the people now. Y'all don't be out here scamming. And if you got them out here scamming, they gonna find you. And I want to look and see what's going on with Savannah's mother. Uh, that is a person that my family knows, and we do send prayers out to her and her family. It's a sad situation. It's a lot of craziness going on. And what puzzled me on that, I done went from Big Mom Soup to that lady. But I told you, if it pop up in my head, I talk about it. But it's like, it's sad. She said that. And I'm hoping that she's found alive. But, you know, how things going. I think I'm done. But that was just to let, and I do have a picture of, and have seen the new trophy that's standing beside Mr. Baldhead. Yeah, he real cool. He's not like the person Big Mom Sue paint him to be. That's the reason she keep going back to him. She know it. She knows it. And she'll never find another, what y'all call it, rats. And she's in love with rats. I don't care what nobody say. That man showed her a side that she never experienced before. And that's the reason she keep going back. But he's a cool person. He really is. Oh my goodness. I may share the picture. I may not. I may share it. Some of y'all like when I was little, my mom my mom would do certain things and she'd be like, I don't know if you deserve this or not. You been bad today. So some of y'all don't deserve it. Y'all be wilding. I think I'm done. But the main thing of this is not Big Mom Sue. It's about networking. You be your own resume. Be a walking resume. Again, if there are events and people are hosting things concerning social media, please go. You can learn a lot. Some of them charge and some of them don't. I sent 3 people. I think she mentioned it. I sent 3 people to one. And they learned about AI. They learned about editing. You got to know how to edit it with the upcoming wave that's coming. There are some people I see do some edits on here. I don't know their names, so I ain't gonna mess it up. But one of the lady, she edits so good. I can't think of your name, but when I do, I'm gonna share her content. I like, and I didn't know he had changed his name to the Boogeyman. Why do you call yourself the Boogeyman, sir? No Content Live block you because she didn't know who you were. And then she saw you in True Chat. But why do you call yourself the boogeyman? Oh, their editing skills are awesome. Uh, I shot them out. I don't mind shouting people out. Um, I want to do a award show on here. Like I'm gonna nominate the best content creator, and this is just gonna be my opinion. I'm gonna do best editing, music. We're gonna have an award show. Now, don't y'all steal my idea, cause I'm gonna sue you for what Big Mom Sue want to get me for copyright infringement. I'm gonna take y'all to court, but we're gonna have an award night, and we're gonna pass out awards. And I have that live stream open. And we're going to present awards to the best content creator, the funniest content creator, edits, uh, like what I be doing, like top commenter or the funniest comment. Um, and I'll tell you two of mine that they comments be so fun. I don't want to mess up these people's names. I think she calls herself, let me see, can I find her? Is it Miss Johnson? She is so funny. Let me see. How do I get out of here? I'm on my phone looking. I can tell. I can tell y'all who mine are. But we're going to have an award night. Sometimes y'all, my phone act crazy. Hold on, I'm finna tell y'all. Her name is, oh, it's not Miss, it's Miss, is it mine? Let me see. It's Miss Shauna Johnson. I hope I'm saying it right. Her comments be hilarious. Where the other lady at? Candy. I'm just calling them out, y'all, because that's what I'm looking at. They comments, when I say be cracking us up, Candy. I hope I got this right. Miss Shauna Johnson. Um, what is it? Keep it cute. Some of them I can't see. It was, and it's a couple of more on here. When I say y'all comments be on point and funny, it's some more. Miss, I don't want to mispronounce nobody. I want to make sure I give credits right. But you all are so funny. Let me see, can I find? Because it's two more on here. Is it? Dang, I ain't going to say y'all name wrong. I'll just make a community post. But y'all be funny. Hold on, y'all. Oh, let's talk about something. I had did a bid for a contract, and I thought that was it. That's when I said, hold on. Hold on, this is about a contract that I wanted. Uh-oh. Okay. That's good news. That is good news, y'all. Okay. I gotta get on that. See, this is what networking does. It open doors. I did, so hold on. But yeah. What happened? Wait a minute, y'all. Okay. But this really was about networking. And telling you all, just don't take that lady serious. You can't take anything serious from her. That's when I sit up and I laugh. I laugh at her. But I hope that cleared up some stuff about Chef Goldmouth and the baby mothers. It's not what people think. Uh, Now his daughter is a little fireball though, and she loves her dad, and that's why we will do anything to help her protect her father. She loves her dad. Anybody who don't respect the fact that their daughter um, sees something in you that's not right, of course she has every right. I don't care if you all are adults. That's that girl's dad. She don't want to see her dad in jail or in trouble fooling with, the likes of her. That's her dad. And what child is not gonna, if they love him, they're gonna want to protect their dad. But that is the person that, um, between Doomy Baby, his daughter, and other people, and his family do drop down in her chat. She block them, but they do get in her chat. Now, the baby mama was in there one time for real, but she doesn't get on there. Um, but trust and believe, they know what goes on. 1 minute she was like, I don't mind his son being here. It be an act. But that son came over there, that loud music. Next thing you know, our friend was gone. You know, if it doesn't benefit her, you know, she's gonna throw a temper tantrum. And in my view, she's not even 53, so we can stop saying 53. She's between 2 years old and maybe 18, 19. That's the age range she exhibits. And I think that's what's getting on people's nerves, that she's not acting like an adult. She acts like a child because I think that's where she is. And I think that's where she was so broken, you know. And she's not the only person. A lot of us have issues. That's the reason I don't really like go in. I try to make it funny because it's really kind of sad. And I don't want to see her fail. I actually want to see this lady get back to that Adrian's variety Adrian. Even though her little talk was funny, she was more posed. She did some editing. Um, she did get rah-rah, but a lot of that content is funny. She was out, eating, doing things. And I see the difference in that channel and this channel. Because I didn't know her. I became to know her through a person that needed help. So that's how I became to know her. I didn't watch it. I didn't know her. And when my best friend contacted me with another person, that's how I, became to know her. So I don't clout chase, as they say, in a bandwagon and use her for content. Um, I'm on a job. If somebody call me, hey, I need some help with Cardi, guess what? I like to say it my real name. And if you don't know, I did say my government name on one of my lives when I first started. I really did. And I thought I was going to have to abandon that contract because I said my real government name. But they was like, we fine. Um, but yeah. So don't worry about me looking for y'all. Now, if you come over here messing with me and bothering me and I'm on the clock, My team is going to contact YouTube and say, look, we working and we got this person bothering us. They keep talking about IP addresses and um, strikes and all this stuff. I'm going to handle it. Other than that, to look for somebody in Washington and you got no business with me, I'm not studying you. And that's not being conceited. It's just saying I'm not being paid to look for you, so y'all can stop thinking I'm looking for y'all. That was one thing. I'm not going to look for you. I'm not going to trace you. But I do got a system. If you come over here in my cloud bothering me, it's going to be a problem. You can make as many emails. You can make as many accounts. You can do whatever. Trust and believe. I know everything. And that's the reason I told them to stop the first live, because I didn't have it set up right. But now I do. And so I can do this in peace. And you got to get you a system like that. Make sure you can do your live streams. I've noticed with some live streams that they're ending and they're buffering. Have you upgraded your apps? Upgrade your apps. That's another thing. And clear your cache. Don't delete it. Nothing. Clear your cache. That's where every app. If you're on a mobile device, if you on Google, go to Google and say update apps. That way your YouTube and all this work together. Update everything. Clean out your phone. Close some of your open windows. And also there's a person that does report us. And we have that information. So, I don't know why. Jealousy is a cancer. Being envious, jealous of another person is a cancer. And again, I don't want to see that lady fail. I don't. But if someone hires me to do something, I have to do it, regardless. And I'm the calm one that tries to be like a mediator and explain to them. Now, some people, I don't care. But it's something about her. I don't want to see that lady fail. She already struggling. When a person has been hurt, I think I put this in the description. Hurt people hurt people. And you know how some men, if a lady hurt them, they're going to go after the woman. But in her case, it's men. And she's trying to do to men what they did to her. And her stepfather taught her self-preservation. So in her mind, she's not doing wrong. It's like an eye for an eye. She don't know how to turn the other cheek and live happy. And that's the sad part. Any woman who don't feel bad for her sometimes, I would question your heart. That's the reason I know when to pull back. When I see her really, really going through, I'll pull back. Because nobody want to be in that predicament. A homeless person really don't want to be homeless. Who wants to live on the street eating out a garbage can? Come on, people. Or my serious side kicking in. So I don't want to see her down and out. And a lot of people compare her sister. Who's to say her sister has all that money? Hint, hint. Who's to say that? Just because you live in a big mansion and can go on cruises and do all this stuff, who's to say that she's living better? One thing I can say about Big Mom Sue, now she may not go to the doctor, but she's gonna say she don't feel well. I didn't sleep well. But her sister, everything is always, I'm not sick, ain't nothing wrong with me. But people don't pay attention to that. But now, Big Mom, so you need to go to the doctor, dear. But do y'all pay attention to that? Her sister never will admit that she has health problems. But at least Big Mom Sue say she need to go get some urine. She don't take it back and don't follow up. But at least she does admit that she was on metformin and all this stuff. But her sister, however, act like she just walking around as a miracle. And I beg to differ. I don't eat all that seafood and sometimes. Do y'all know from me wearing heels, my feet and my ankle hurt? You know, everybody got something going on. I don't care what nobody say. Even the skinniest person, like myself, I have fat, body fat, and I'm not big, you know. But it be the and I'm gonna tell y'all another thing about her being in the hospital. If you go to Darius Live, she even said it. I'm about to go viral again. See, these are things that I pick up. And guess what she did? She went viral. And then her math went mad. Go back and look at those videos. Y'all'll be just like me. The math ain't math. Then it came back. There was, what y'all be calling him? Pork chop? And her sitting up there on that camera. She over talking him to keep him from saying certain things. It was all just a game. Yeah, she's healthy. She's healthy. Well, why you had to go get the attorneys running up there? They had to make sure them doctors signed them papers not to say anything and to keep her medical records underscore. See, you have to listen when people talking. That's what I assumed. Allegedly. Let me put allegedly in that one. Because I ain't got no paperwork. Thank you, no content. But look at that. She said it. She's about to go viral again. And guess what happened? She went viral. It's never that serious to come up with all these schemes to go viral. It's so many people going viral now, and y'all, they not doing much. They just out there just doing crazy stuff. So if you want to go viral, just I done told y'all, go out there and flip, slide down the street, stop, and be eating a hamburger. You gonna go viral. Why? Because that's what people like. What what most content creators think a person likes is just the opposite. What makes most people go viral is doing crazy things. I posted a couple, not everybody. If you like to do content like that, there's a lady, her husband, and another lady. They're going at it. They're going live every hour on the hour. If you like doing content on stuff like that, get a hold to it. There are people who had maybe 20 subscribers or followers. Y'all, because they started doing report, they channel them blue. Because everybody want to know about it. Everybody want to know about what they saying. So if you like content like that and you do it, um, They on book, but do that content. They blowing up. The wife caught the husband at a restaurant on Valentine's Day with the other lady. And she went in there, y'all. She was yeah. Well, on the second part, she demolished his Mercedes Benz. Y'all, the reason I think it may be fake, she got in the back seat of the Mercedes with the lady, the mistress, in the front seat. It is so funny. And now, because they had their attention, they done went viral. That lady following them went through the roof. And the husband, his following, that went through the roof. It's really funny to me. But y'all go grab a hold to that. The Savannah Guthrie situation, viral. Cardi B and Stephon Diggs, viral. Um, Clarissa and Papoose. I'm just putting some stuff out there. But if you want to make it on social media, just get out there and just do crazy stuff. Look how that lady made that song about. I think one of the ladies that I'm helping talked about her. That lady just did that Dr. Pepper thing. See, it's just coming up with something just clueless. The one thing that you didn't post and say, I ain't gonna post that, nobody gonna like it. That's probably what you should have posted. And once you get to that moment of so many views, you gotta stick with it and you gotta continue to produce stuff like that. Because people gonna wanna expect it. And if you don't, it's gonna dwindle back down. But there are so many people going viral right now just doing crazy stuff. Another popular thing is the ASMR. Now, who gonna sit up there and listen to somebody brush a microphone? But it's popular. I think because so many people going through and that soothes them. So ASMR is popular. Twitch, I've said this so many times. Twitch is very popular. Um, go to your YouTube studio. They will suggest you videos and things to talk about. Like the one lady that I'm helping because she started doing content on sports. Her channel is flooded with sports. Even on her YouTube page, YouTube studio, it tells her children and sports. So when she's on live stream or posting things, what YouTube suggested her commentary would be, which would, and a lot of y'all probably don't use your popular. They don't politics. But those are some popular things going on, but mainly, um, that is very helpful to do. So those are some popular things, but I guess that's those are the popular. So I would like that. I guess I'm done. I don't. I talked about. I want to show y'all the new friend, but I don't know how I can do it. I want to show y'all so much. I gotta figure out how to do it because I don't want everybody in it. But I can show you a whole lot. I can show you all the messages, and these are real men, fake people. These are real men. This lady, catfish. I'm gonna say but that was really funny. I'm disconnecting no content. It's telling me to download and install. Okay. But the funniest one of them messages are so serious. It's really a funny situation. Really not. I believe she is. I don't want to download that. Wait a minute. Let me do this. I don't want. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. This brought English and Spanish. Uh, maybe at the end of the get off of here. It says your connection is unstable. I'm in an Airbnb and I don't like it. We're gonna be going to a different one. I just don't like the beds, but we're losing connection. So I'm gonna end the live. I may come back live later with the picture of the new queen. Big Mom Super probably gonna fall out. Okay, y'all, it's having connection issues. It keeps spinning, and we're hooked up to their Wi-Fi. But when I come back, I hook up to my Wi-Fi and my system. But the reason I did that because I didn't want my. Okay, I got you. I didn't want the thing to mess up, but it's messing up on their Wi-Fi. But we're about to move to a different Airbnb because I don't like this one, and I may come back live tonight and show y'all. I may not have to come. Yeah, I'm gonna come back live and show y'all, and y'all gonna fall out. Or I may share. I don't know. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do it. But it's something y'all would want to see and know. But it's tea. It's awesome. And I'll be back in Milwaukee in 2 weeks. Um, and then I'm going home and rest. Oh, I want to tell y'all something. One of these ladies been been managed and they pregnant. I'm not gonna say who right now. When I come back this afternoon because of the connection issue, we're gonna have a baby shower. Well, a baby announcement. And I will be getting I will have my official wedding uh, soon. So um, I will have an official wedding with my um, with the love of my life. So that's coming up. But one of these young men managed y'all and pregnant. So they can't be doing all this. They can't run. They can't do all that now. They with child. So I'm gonna be another godmother. And I want to thank Do Me Baby, daughter, Star. That's what we call her, Star, because she's going to be a star for doing the channel for us. Uh, and I will reveal the person who does the description. It's myself and another person that does the description for the channel. But someone wanted to know who does the editing. I mean, the description. I do the descriptions, and another person does the description. That person helps me with the psychological side, um, with doing certain things now. So we have, that's when I'm going to have to come back. I want to introduce the other people that are going to be handling the southern part for me so that I don't have to do all this traveling and getting on them airplanes because I don't like sitting in airports. Uh, so I will be, because I didn't get to that, but I got to get off of here because we got to switch Airbnbs. I'm going to introduce the other people. I'm not going to reveal who the other person is that does the editing, but I do 95% of it. No Content Live and myself are the ones that get the videos, but No Content Live is the one that's able to, within seconds, to get a video that we need, whether it's something in the past or something that she does now. She's the one that clips the videos and know how long they should be. And that's how that works. So I hope that answered those questions. But you all have a good Fat Tuesday. I hope you all go out and catch some moon pies, some bees, have a Mardi Gras party. Do something festive. If you do a soul food party in honor of Black history, thank God for the people who made a way for us to have this freedom. Reflect on that sometime. Oh yeah, and R.I.P. to Reverend Jesse Jackson. I've been in his presence. And that should tell you more about my parents. I've been in his presence and deeply heard about that. Great man. I think I'm done. I hope I didn't forget nothing. But if I did, I'll be back later with, I want to show y'all this lady. Because I know how to put her on here. I think that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to show y'all some things. And I'm going to do it with AI. Why you want to report me for AI? But I think that's how I may do it. And I may send the real picture. I may send a real picture. But there's a lot of stuff that I have. Again, those text messages will get me shut down. And these are real people, real men. And two organizations that dealt with this lady. And it's real. So y'all have a wonderful Tuesday. Just get out and celebrate. Have a Mardi Gras party on your channel. Tell the people to wear their Mardi Gras attire. And y'all just, live it up. Maybe do one this weekend. That's popular now. Fat Tuesday. So grab a taco and a bead. And if you got a balcony, just go out there and just do a quick flash and let it down. Y'all have a good one.